afternoon, or good evening, depending on when you're watching this. I got a hot one for you today. Today I'm going to go over the truck fuel and reefer fuel costs for the month of June. So make sure you give me a thumbs up on this video and leave a comment. Let's get this video to let's shoot for 70 thumbs up on this video. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Well, let's get one more thing out of the way before we jump right into the June fuel numbers. If you like trucking vlog videos and you like trucking videos and owner-operator videos, well, you know what? You found the right channel, because that's all I do. So I ask you, maybe subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you're notified every time I drop some more content. And if you really like it, I do have memberships available, so think about becoming a member. All right, let's jump right into the June numbers. All right, let's jump right into these June numbers. For the month of June, I ended up traveling 8,596 miles. That is an average of 330 miles a day. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are watching this video saying, hey man, I run double that every day. I'm going to say good for you. I don't run that many miles. I try and run less miles and maximize my revenue. I did have a high of 589 miles in one day and a low of 82. All right, let's jump right into the truck fuel. I ended up purchasing 1,142 gallons for a pump price of $4,382.61. My truck averaged 7.52 miles per gallon. If I would have paid pump price, my cost per mile in just truck fuel would have been 51 cents, with an average price of $3.87 at the pump. But you know what? That's not what I paid. I have fuel discounts. There's 3 ways that I get fuel discounts. One is through the fuel card that the carrier that I'm leased onto gave me. The second way is through Mudflap, and the third way is through TVC Pro Driver, the fuel card. Now that is subscription based. I know a lot of people don't like subscription based things, but it is worth it. You get great fuel discounts with that card, along with Mudflap, and the carrier's card that I have gets great fuel discounts as well. So my cost, my average fuel price that I paid was $3.11 per gallon. That is an average savings of 76 cents per gallon. My cost for that 1,142 gallons of fuel was $3,570.36 for a cost per mile in truck fuel in the month of June of 42 cents, with a total savings of $812.25. So I want to say this too. This was basically Midwest region running. For the month of June, I didn't do my typical lane where I run out to the East Coast. I literally just stayed in Minnesota, Illinois, Wisconsin, and Iowa. I probably wouldn't have seen the miles per gallon in this truck had I done my typical run out to the East Coast and back, just because of the mountains and hills I would have faced in Pennsylvania and things like that. So, like I said, this is basically like the Midwest area. I also want to say this. Whether you're leased on to a carrier or operating your own authority, you definitely can find good ways to save money on fuel. I do a lot of trip planning and plan out where I'm going to get the cheapest fuel. And I know you can do the same, because I'm certainly not special. But yeah, I got a buddy that owns a couple of trucks, and he fills them up at Pilot and Flying J. And the reason he does it is he receives a 15-cent discount per gallon. And that's usually the cash, 15 cents off the cash price, which is usually 5 cents cheaper than the credit price. So he's saving 20 cents per gallon. You definitely can do better, and I highly recommend that you find the cheapest way to purchase fuel for your truck. All right, since we went over truck fuel, we also have to go over reefer fuel for the month of June. Now, I want to be clear about this too. I basically ran half reefer freight and half dry van freight. So I did not use a lot of reefer fuel in the month of June because one of my customer loads is a reefer load and then my backhaul is a dry load. So it was literally split down the middle. I would haul one reefer load, one dry van load. So for the month of June, I ended up pumping 131 gallons of reefer fuel with a pump price of $506.04. But that's not what I paid. My cost ended up being $407.49 for a total savings of $98.60 and a cost per mile in reefer fuel of 5 cents. All right, now let's break down once again the pump price, my price, and the total savings. So for the truck and reefer fuel, had I paid pump price in the month of June, I would have spent $4,888.65 for a cost per mile of 57 cents. But obviously that's not what I paid. My costs ended up being $3,977.85 for a cost per mile of 46 cents for truck fuel and reefer fuel, with a total savings in the month of June of $910.80. Now, I think that's the name of the game if you are an owner-operator. Find ways to put more money in your pocket at the end of the month. And I almost saved $1,000 just in my fuel purchases. If I was to take that total savings of $910.80 and use that as like my average for the entire year, you're talking about almost $11,000. That is a lot of money that I can do a lot of things for my business with that extra savings that I had in fuel costs. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up, and until next time, you know what it is. Keep on trucking.